Uh, Good morning, everybody. This is the Bee Man Scrapper. It's a little windy and we're not messing with honeybees today, even though the weather's getting kind of pretty. We got a couple of houses we got to cut some out of next week that we scheduled. Well, a house and a church. They're in the overhangs or in the boxes. So we got to cut the wood out and get the bees out. But anyway, I tore down a tanning bed. Y'all, I don't know if you've seen that. But anyway, this is the control assembly that worked everything in that tanning bed. You know, you had your temperature ranges and all that stuff on it. But anyway, we're going to tear this apart. There's some good stuff in here, looks like. And we're going to take this thing apart right quick. Well, I don't know how long it takes. But anyway, hope everybody is having a good day on this Friday. Let's see if I can get this. Sometimes them knobs are the hardest things to get off. There we go. Plastic. Alright, let's start taking some screws out. Yep, there's a magnet stuck on there. Take all the screws out that I can see. Go ahead and take these across the dial, off the dial. Okay, take that off. There's the switch. Let me cut that loose. The light won't come out of there. Thing in there tough. Okay. But that's it. I don't know how much I got the microscrap. There's a little bubble in there, but anyway, I'm not gonna mess with that. Throw that on the way. Alright, that's steel thread there. Go in here and cut. Unplug these. Got some brass ends on the end of it. Alright, there's the control switch. Let's take the plug out. Take all the cord out. Okay, got a jumper wire in here. Take that out. So, end up with wires there. There's a little bit of wire there. The switch, let me put that over there out in the way. Let's see. Let me take this off. The cord that unplugs off there. See, that's just what all is inside of it. Got a contactor in here. A relay. Let's see, that's a timer. A little timer in here, and that's what plugs in to go to the bed stuff. But anyway, you got a timer, so you can time yourself out. But and then the block where everything hooks in at. So anyways, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut the cord off. Get that out of my way. Need to get me some more cutters. I've used these like much. We'll lay this aside right here. Lay that there. Get some wire and all here. But sometimes you get with stuff like this, and you get the controls, you get some right good stuff out of it. If you want to micro scrap it. But some people, they'll just put cords out or something. When I already got to take a couple screws out, they leave a whole lot of wires in here. It all depends on how much the individual, whoever it is, wants to take it apart, spend time on it. I know most people is all they have to do is just get the cords off of stuff, and that's good enough. But I got time to mess with it a little bit, so my time's important, but it's not the priority it would be if I was using this to make a living, which I'm not. Retired from doing heat and air work for, oh Lord, first time I messed with anything to do with heat and air or refrigeration was in 1980. That was a long time ago. But anyway, I want to pull that out. But I got plenty of other hobbies. I do my beekeeping and the scrapping. Let's see if I got another flat screwdriver that I can get this out with. That's all right. I'll just cut the wires off right this minute. We got that. I got a bad day I'm gonna have today a little bit. I got a dog that had 2 bull terriers that belonged to my daughter. She was a police officer in a street gang, actually, police officer area, not far from where we live, so she was kind of rough. She pulled 20 years in the National Guard. She went to Iraq, Bosnia, Iraq, in the wartime stuff. But she's retired from that. But she moved, and the place she moved to wouldn't let her, she had to move to, or for a job, after she got out of law enforcement. And we ended up with 2 pit bull terriers, and they got that, I don't know if I pronounce it, hip dysplasia or something, whatever it is. Anyway, we ended up keeping the dogs. Well, back before Christmas, one of them went down with her hips so bad there wasn't nothing they could really do except for surgeries and pain medicine. So we were gone out of town for a couple of days, and I was going to have her euthanized. There wasn't really anything else we could do. And when we come back home, she had died. And I could tell she died a painful death, and it just broke my heart. But anyway, now the other one was doing fine. And about a week ago, she went down the same way. So, as bad as I hated to do it, I contacted my daughter, and we made the decision that she has got really bad in a week. So, this afternoon, bad as I hate to do it, we're going to go ahead and carry her and let her get out of her pain. So I thought I would do this. Just some thoughts I'm thinking about while I'm doing some breakdown stuff. This stuff like this right here, it allows you to do a lot of thinking about things in your life and priorities and things like that, you know. And but anyway, so we're going to take care of that this afternoon, and so we won't have any more dogs around the house, which we're thinking about moving, which we're working on it, moving from North Carolina to South Carolina to stay with our family, because we don't have hardly any relatives left here where we live anymore. And my mother passed away a few years back, so that was really, my sister had already passed away. But anyway, that's another story. About years ago, My mother lived a good life. She was 90. She like 2 weeks from being 92. She was a good woman. But anyway, so we don't really have much family here to hold us here anymore, where we're staying at here in North Carolina, just part of North Carolina. So our granddaughters and grandson, and we got a special needs great grandson. He's autistic. He ain't 3, and it'd be a help to them if we could go down there and help take care of him some. But anyway, I know I'm just rambling on why I'm doing this, but anyway, that's just one of my things sometimes. But anyway, that's pretty much the breakdown of that. I'm not going to go into tearing all this, switching all this down. I know it's going to have a lot of some good stuff in it. But, and I'm going to break this apart and this apart, get the ends and stuff out. But anyway, but this is what I want to show you what we have in this right here. Yeah, had some time to kill, and thought I would do this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe, and make some comments on it. But anyway, but other than that, I want everybody to have a blessed day, and I hope everything goes well for you today. All right, we'll see you on the next one.